You're welcome to the next MP. My name is Kafui Dey. Glad you could join us. My guest is an entrepreneur and the parliamentary candidate for the good people of Agona East in the Central Region, Samuel Pakwesi Ayikwe. Welcome to the next MP.
Thank you, sir.
It's good to have you here.
Well, I'm happy to.
Fantastic. And you represent the Liberal Party of Ghana.
Sure.
For those who don't know what your party stands for, what does the Liberal Party of Ghana stand for?
Liberal Party of Ghana means we believe in the liberalism, like freedom to do everything. If we say freedom to do everything, doesn't mean you should just be walking and throwing your hands. If you slap someone, you can go to jail for it. So it's a freedom with measures where you have to control your own measure. Know that if I drink 2 bottles of alcohol, I'm drunk. You don't have to take 3. If you take 3, it's your own cup of tea. When you are drunk and you get knocked down by a car, you don't blame the person that gave you the freedom. So when we talk of liberal, I mean we stand in between, like the way NDC is Democrat and MPP is also the other side. We stand in between them. That is the liberalism, where we give freedom for everyone to do what they feel it's okay, freedom of taxes and all that. So if we talk of Liberal Party, then that is the meaning. And it's an international party. We have some in Canada, UK, as we talk now. Liberal Party, Canada is the one ruling. And if you come to Odinga's party is also a Liberal Party. So it's not a new party like the way Ghanaians sees it, just that it's now making waves in Ghana. So that is the little I can say about the Liberal Party of Ghana.
If somebody says, oh, you're an anything goes party, because if you say you're liberal, it means anything can happen. Is that the meaning we can?
Well, that's what I'm saying. It comes with measures, depending on what we are bargaining for or what we want to do. Some of it, if we say liberal, then it doesn't mean. Some people think when they say liberalism, then you believe in the gayism and all those things. No, we don't want to go to that aspect. But we are not against the human rights. If you have your own right to do something, we don't have to stop you. But we just have to guide you through and let you know that when you do this and that is against the law, there should still be law. But you have your freedom to do, like we're talking right now about voters register as it's going on. There are people who are not being given their rights because they will go to the centers and they don't have face masks. They will ask them to go home and get a face mask, or without face mask, they wouldn't allow you to do your registration. You are standing on the rights of the person. If you know you really want the person to have their rights, then you are supposed to provide face masks because they didn't bring the sickness to the system. So once the sickness is something that is worldwide, you don't have to stop the person from voting. Instead, provide that measures for the person. That is where we will fight for that person, that the person has his right to vote, has his right to do his voters register. So if you really want to do the system well and want to control it well to your own standard, don't stop somebody from doing it. So provide the means and measures that will help the person to have the freedom to go and register. That is kind of example of our liberalism.
All right. What would you say to a Ghanaian voter who says, listen, since 1993, 7th January, we've had either NDC or MPP all the way till now. Ghana is not ready for a third force. What is your response to somebody who says, listen, looking at the recent history, there's no way a third force can...
Well, I think those times, that is where people like us, I used to be part, where we say, oh, if not NDC, it's NPP. If not this, is that. But ask yourself, how is the development going? And how is the nation being managed? So people are now thinking out of the box, that now it's not about the political party I belong to, but it's about the interest or the progressive of the country. That is why you can see independent candidates winning a seat in parliament. 1992 is nothing like that. It's just NDC, MPP. So even independent candidates having their way to the parliament tells you that the minds of the people are changing. We can't change it overnight. but with the actions and the things that we put in place, will determine. Now we've tasted water, we've tasted the salt, we need the sugar. How can we get the sugar? You saw the color of the water to be like a sugar, you saw the color of a salt to be like a sugar, but it's never a sugar. The tastes are not the same. So you've tasted one, you've tasted two, you've noticed that this two is not helping. So the second or the third option is for us to have a third force.
So what is the taste of Liberal Party of
Ghana? Oh, Liberal Party of Ghana, the taste is we giving the child benefit, we giving unemployment benefit, we trying to provide job funds, money like $10 billion job fund and all that. It's sugar. Child benefit, if you give birth, he's paying, you are the show, right? You are the MC. You heard my president explaining. You will get 200 Ghana cedi for one child. You have 2 children, you get 400. You have 3 children, you get 600. Not because we are just saying it for saying sake. If we have traveled a lot, you have also traveled, you know it works there. So if they are doing it, what shows we cannot do it?
How are you funding these promises? I mean, child benefits, 200 cedis, 400 cedis. How is the Liberal Party of Ghana going to fund all these things?
Our sitting president made a statement that we sit on money, but we are hungry. I will not go with that aspect, but I am asking one question. The money that we make from our phone calls, the taxes, it goes to YEA, Youth Employment Agency. That is where most of the money is being channeled to. Ask yourself how many youths have been employed. Most youths are still working, they keep complaining they don't have work, and they are still working stranded. What is the work of the Youth Employment Agency now? So we are saying we channel that money there, because if you have a children or you have a child and is being paid 200 cedis or 400 cedis, you will have enough money to add it to your capital you used to work. You know, every month, government is giving you 400 Ghana. Let's assume you are doing a business, a tabletop business, like a provision. Like now I'm talking, you are doing a tabletop provision, and LPG comes to power, you have 4 children, or you have 2 children, you are getting 400 cedis or 800 cedis. If every month government is giving you 800 Ghana, and you are putting in your small tabletop, you tell me the business wouldn't grow for you to get a kiosk and start managing a whole provision shop. So those are the things that we are looking up to. When we give you that opportunity, know that you are going to pay tax. The things that you buy, we have taxes on it. When you sell, you also use some of the money to buy something, you pay tax. You pay electricity bills, everything that you are paying comes with taxes. So we giving you that money will help you to generate more revenues and build up your business so that you can pay more tax. Let's assume you sell this bottle of water, and when you are going to buy them, you buy like 4. One tax on this one is like 10 pesos. So if you having government money coming in all the time, you not go and buy 5 bottles to put in your fridge and sell. You buy them in boxes. The more you buy, the more you pay taxes, because if you buy more taxes on it. So it's helped the government to also get a lot of revenues to help other people. So these are some of the benefits where we channel the money from. And for the look of things, if you see our logo is computer, we can only fulfill all these things if we have a credible data.
Okay, let's talk about that, because I am looking at providing free Wi-Fi in all schools and colleges nationwide. So you're going to Wi-Fi the whole country. There are more technological things here. Provide world-class school infrastructure for Ghanaian kids nationwide. There's a lot of promises here. Are you just following what the NDC and NPP do, make the promises, and then hope you come into power and then do what you want to do?
We can't compare ourselves to them. They've gotten the chances many times. If they have anything to deliver, they would have done it. We are new, and we are giving these promises because we know we can fulfill it. Not promises that it's beyond understanding. It's only beyond understanding to a Ghanaian who has never traveled before. But you and I know, even when you get to airport in Dubai, Wi-Fi is free. You get airport in Canada, not even only airport, but some of the places in town, when you are walking, you get free Wi-Fi. Why can't we do it? We can do it. So it's not just a mere promises. We don't want to go deeper to it, show how we get the money and all those things, because I am telling you, the 2 political parties have started stealing our ideas. We have this, our call messages, like 3 years ago, we have it in the system.
Which of the ideas have they stolen?
Oh, legalization of marijuana. You know it's in Parliament and they are working on it. We have it there. 3 years ago, we have it in our call messages.
Why does the LPG want to legalize marijuana?
That is the point when I always go on TV and radio, I explain further. You know, drugs is very expensive in outside countries. People are saying when you legalize it, you are going to spoil the case, they are going to smoke, but that is rather going to prevent them from abusing it. Because one, why is it that somebody who plants cocoa does not bring the cocoa out in a basket to sell on the street? they are all waiting for the government to buy it from them because they know the government will buy it on a good price. Last year, January, if I'm not mistaken, America legalized marijuana. A year after when they were doing their...
Some of the states.
Yes. A year after they were doing their estimated profit, they made almost like $150 million. And this same $150 million, we will pick flight from here, wear suit, our leaders will wear suit and go and borrow $100 million from it. They will come back to Ghana and arrest people who are planting, take them to prison or cells, and then they will pay the prison officers to feed them.
So with the LPG plan, Liberal Party of Ghana, you would legalize it so that people would cultivate the marijuana, and then just like we do with cocoa, government will have a price.
Yes, we have
for ganja.
Yes, we have it. At the end of it, it's not only for the smoking purposes. We said for health benefits. We all know if you have your smartphone, Google the ingredients they use for Coca-Cola. You will know we have marijuana in there. You take Coca-Cola every day, and you are telling me you don't take marijuana. You take it in a different way. You still have it in your system. If somebody is having epilepsy, and then you blend it and put it on the mouth of the person, or you let the person take a little of it, and the epilepsy comes back, then the person was done, or maybe they gave it to him spiritually.
So that was one idea that you say they took and they are working on that.
Yes,
what
yes.
other ideas were stolen?
Oh, the other ideas that the NDC have also taken some. We know MPP have taken the marijuana side. Maybe they, in their next manifesto, they may even add more to it. Maybe they will even bring child benefits.
But I can also say that LPGG is stealing ideas. Create 1 million new entrepreneurs in 4 years. I mean, the current government is creating entrepreneurs left, right, and center.
How many entrepreneurs have they created so far?
You tell me.
You have to tell me. You are telling me that. I have not seen it. That's why I'm asking you.
Okay.
Maybe you have. We have promises and we have delivering. You saw it in their manifesto. And I'm asking you, if they've delivered it, you can give me 1 or 2 examples of people you know they have given that entrepreneurship to. We are making it well in reality.
If you go to the National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Program headed by Mr. John Kuma, they will give you the figures.
So let's wait till we get there and get the figures from them and know, because the papers that they will write it on doesn't mean they implement it. That's why I'm saying, if you want to know the nation is prospering or promises are working, you don't go to the people who made the promises. You go to the person who is benefiting the promise.
And ask whether he has.
Yes. So if you've not benefited from it, or you don't have any benefit from it, then automatically it's just a mere promises.
Another core message for the Liberal Party of Ghana: you want to overhaul the Ghana Police Service to become an honest and professional organization that actually serves and protects Ghanaians. Is the Ghana Police dishonest and unprofessional?
I am asking you one question. I know you're a journalist. It will be very difficult for you to answer me. Just 3 days today, a gunshot.
I'm the one asking the question.
Okay, a gunshot happened. People that followed the person who shot the gun were arrested. But the person who shot the gun is still working freely.
You're talking about the member of parliament.
Of course.
Howard Kumsu.
Of course. That is how. Yes, the reason is who appointed the IGP. The IGP was appointed by the president. We are dealing with the 1992 Constitution.
So how would the LPG make the Ghana Police Force honest and professional?
That is what I'm explaining to you. So it's being controlled by the government. Okay, 1992 Constitution was the place where we got that kind of. Who wrote it? Jerry John Rawlings. Even at that time, NPP, I remember, said they will not sign for it. So if you don't want to sign for it now, you have power. What stops you from changing it? That you will not allow a party in power to choose IGP. Because when you were in opposition and Jerry John Rawlings was making that law, you were against it. So you come into power, set example for yourself and said, no. In 1992, when Jerry John Rawlings was setting up this constitution, I was against police service being controlled by the government. So let them stand alone in a body. Then we know that what you were doing in 1992, if you get power, you change the rules and regulations to it.
So in other words, if your presidential candidate, Mr. Percival Kafui Dey, becomes president of Ghana, he will make sure that the police, the IGP is appointed by who?
They have their titles and they have their offices. For us to have credible and clean police services, they have their ranks. So what you have to do is to give them the privilege to vote for themselves. They know who is working and who is not working. So they go in a caucus. Even that one will create another job for Electoral Commission. When police service are appointing IGP, Electoral Commission will go there with their boxes. They will go and have the election done. So that whoever is serving with the police service will know that a time is coming, I can also get the slot to be an IGP. So let me have a clean police service. Let me give the service well served, so that if it gets to my turn to be appointed to go on election of IGP, I'll have it in abundance.
Okay,
so with
that's
that,
one thing you want to do.
yes, that's what
Let's
we
look
want
at
to
another
do.
call, a message. So you want an LPG government will have SHS graduates to 1 year national service, which may include 6 months of military service. Why do you want to militarize the youth?
Well, what we always say is, if you go to Nigeria, they have this, is how they call, what?
Youth call.
Yes.
Yes.
They do it in addition. With so doing, we will not have just anybody, a criminal, to enter into the military service. Because if the senior secondary school person is serving in military, you can get the credible and good military people from there, where you wouldn't have a military man who will go and take bribe, a military man who will go and do robbery. Because at the end of it, those who are coming are well educated from the service. It wouldn't be in a form of, my party is in power, so let me do, they have a name, is it protocol? The person wouldn't go through any training and will be wearing uniform and messing up and down because he helped a political party to come to power. We don't want to do that. We want to train the services from the senior secondary school level, so that even if they complete the school and they don't have any work to do and a call-up come in the military service, they can go. This is why I'm always saying that it is only the university people that have given chance to serve, to go through national service.
I think SHS must also do
They have
service.
to, because
this is almost like the old system where you had O-levels,
sure,
A-levels, so the
sure.
A-level people did national service.
At the end of it, if you complete the school and you don't even, not even only national service, junior high school and senior high school must go through weekend training, vocational training. Like somebody want to learn how to do sewing, somebody want to learn how to do carpentry and all that. Is it working? We only do the paper one. We don't do the field one. That is why.
TVET is working. Technical and vocational education and training.
It's not really working. If it is working, why would somebody from a vocational school complete school and be sitting home and say, I don't have a job? They don't know the practicals. They only know the theory. Because the practicals, who is going to buy the ingredients for them to go and do cake and all those things?
So is that
how many?
LPG will be buying eggs and flour for people to
No, we will take them to shops so that those people who have the shops also will get some funds from the government. Let's assume there's a carpenter behind this house, and all students in this area goes to him on weekend to learn how to do carpentry. The government will channel money to him, and you also have a form of money from the government, national cake share. Everybody have to enjoy it.
Okay, let's talk about education. So the current administration has free SHS. LPG, Liberal Party of Ghana, wants to do free university. Where are you going to fund this from?
It's possible.
Is it not just a mere promise?
It's possible.
How much will it cost?
How much will it
Make
cost?
sure that every Ghanaian who wants to go to university will go and will not pay a single cedi.
Well, people are going to secondary school and they are not paying any cedi, although we have challenges.
We know what the cost is now. What is the cost of free university education?
The cost of free university education is and we are going to add more universities. We are going to add extra 5 universities. From there, we will bring out a cost. The reason why we can do it is, how many secondary schools do we have in Ghana? Almost 300 and something secondary schools. How many universities do we have? Universities we have is not even up to 10 or 15, if I'm not mistaken. I'm talking of government universities, not private universities. So how many people also qualify to go to university? Few, because the pass marks for university is higher, and not everyone that is qualified to university. So if we've been able to do free SHS, that we have more secondary schools, even that one is being done, including dormitories, is being given free. Why can't we do the university that is not having enough universities? We don't have enough universities in Ghana. We have about, let's sum it up, or to like 20 universities we have in Ghana. And you are telling me, or people are saying we cannot do it when not everyone qualifies to university. And the reason why we are championing the universities, somebody finishes junior high school or senior high school. The only great work you can do as a senior high school graduate is to go and manage somebody's shop, sit in a comm center, sell prepaid credit, or maybe go and do mobile money. That is the only work that a senior high school person is qualified for. But finish university and have your degree. You get service to do in banks and other places. At the end of it, if you go and justify yourself well, you get employment. So automatically, we want to make it free so that somebody who could not afford after completing junior high school, life will not be miserable.
Yeah, but if it's free, yes, I'm not paying, but somebody is paying, and I want to know how much it will cost for the person who is paying.
The person who is paying from a private secondary school, private university. We are talking of the government university.
Yes, but
so
if it's free education for the people going to the government universities, government is paying for that.
Sure,
that
government is paying for
How
it.
much is it?
It depends. That's what I'm saying. It depends on how we put the structures together. It's there. They are working on it. I don't want to come deeper and explain it further and let you know where I'm getting the money from.
Because you don't know.
I am scared because no, they will steal it. They will steal the ideas.
You are afraid of NDC and NPP?
Oh, they are thieves. They are stealing our
ideas.
Yeah, so we don't want to put our ideas in market again.
Yeah, but
we were doing it as first when we noticed.
All promises also it says that you will bring Ghanaians, irrespective of their political affiliation, together to rebuild Ghana. So you have to include the thieves as well.
We are a small party coming. If Kafui Dey should win president now, how can he fill all the ministerial positions? We will select the good ones.
Are you not president in all the constituencies? Are you not fielding candidates for all the
in this 2020, I must be honest, I'm not sure if we can because we have a limited time. But we have more.
What's the number? I mean,
we are now around 140, 150.
So you want your presidential candidate wants to be in charge of Ghana with just 140 candidates?
That is the problem we have in Africa. If we want to have a very good ruling government in Africa, especially Ghana, we shouldn't have minority in parliament and majority in parliament. With that, you can control the nation. If somebody takes public funds to do something that is wrong, you can jail the person.
Yes, but our constitution does not give you the opportunity to create a coalition government. So maybe an LPG president is in charge and then he can take some people from MPP and NDC and add to his LPG to form a government.
The constitution says every president have the power to amend the law and also change the constitution.
Okay.
We don't understand why we are in 2020, going to 2024, and we are still using 1992 constitution. That has not been amended.
So
we'll do more amendments. Yes, we'll do more amendments. If only it's going to be a benefit to the country, we have to amend certain things out of it.
I know you are excited because not too long ago, your presidential candidate unveiled the running mate for the 2020 election, the person of Margaret O'Brien, Safo. She was supposed to have been the running mate for 2016, but you were not able to file your nominations. What is the guarantee this time that the LPG will not be disqualified from running in the 2020 election because they didn't fill their forms correctly?
We have gone beyond that because everything we have now is set. EC says you should have all your constituency executives ready. You have to have your party offices ready. And then you have to have your president and vice president ready. Have your parliamentary candidate and all these things, we have them set.
All right.
As of 2016, we were not, as of 2016, I was not even aware of LPG. I didn't even know the name LPG. Now I know LPG, and a lot of people are on board.
Because it was under a different name back then.
Yes, IPP. You know IPP those time in 2012. You know IPP those time in 2016. Compare it to LPG now, you see that we've made a huge improvement. That is why some political parties, I know, I saw it in one of the newspapers, that some have been disqualified or will be disqualified. LPG name was not there because we are meeting our criteria. Right. That's why we invited the Electoral Commission to our program to confirm our national executive. That tells you that we are fully prepared and we'll go on ballot this time.
He is fully prepared and his name will be on the ballot for the elections, the parliamentary elections for Agona East in the Central Region. His name is Samuel Pakwesi Ayikwe, and he's running on the ticket of the Liberal Party of Ghana. When we return, we'll talk about politics in the Agona East constituency of Ghana and what he feels about running against a former president of a university, a current minister of state, a former deputy central regional minister, and a whole host of competitors for the Agona East constituency. Don't go anywhere. This is the next MP.
As the national regulator of the communications industry in Ghana, the National Communications Authority seeks to ensure an environment that is safe and fair for consumers and service providers. NCA grants licenses and authorizations for operation of communication systems and services, develops guidelines to streamline communication activities, establish and monitor quality of service indicators for operators and service providers. NCA is in 8 regions: Accra, Tamale, Takoradi, Kumasi, Kumasi, Ho, Koforidua, Sunyani, and Bolgatanga. Do you have unresolved complaints with your service providers? Contact us on 0800110662, 0307011419 between the hours of 8 o'clock a.m. and 5 o'clock p.m. from Monday to Friday, or visit our website at www.nca.org.gh and follow the procedure for filing a complaint or submitting enquiry. National Communications Authority, Communications for Development.
Watching the next MP, my name is Kafui Dey. My guest is Samopa Kwesi Ayikwe. He is the Liberal Party of Ghana's candidate for Agona East in the Central Region, and he wants to unseat the current MP who represents the NDC, Queen Star Pukua Sawyer. And your other contestants are also quite a big heavyweights. Professor Kwesi Yanka is a Minister of State in charge of tertiary education.
Sure. And
you also have an independent candidate in the person of Tony Mia JTJ, who was on this show a couple of weeks back. It's a crowded field. First, tell us about Agona East. I mean, what attracted you to think about representing the people of that part of Ghana?
I am from Agona East, a town called Mensakrum. Yeah, that is where I come from. So, growing up, I saw a lot of challenges that we're having. So I was like, okay, some of us will go to Accra and hustle life and see how we can help people that are close to us in the community. So entering into politics, I was like, okay, then let me try this slot and see if I can use it to help other people there. I am not waiting to go into power before I start helping people. So I feel what I can do now, I have to do it better.
And speaking of that, I found out that you've gone to build a bridge.
So the last name you mentioned, I don't know the person. I heard it today from you. So I wanted to ask you that. If I thought I'll come and meet him here, is it Nete or something?
Anthony Ni Ajete Ajay.
Okay, I even know of the GUM candidate. I don't know of him. So if he's really coming, then he should fix his belt well and come and face David. I call myself David because those two people are Goliath, two heavy Goliath.
But you are Samuel.
But I'll prefer taking the character of David. Yes, because I'm facing two Goliaths. Professor Yanka is not a small person in terms of everything. So if I'm to go there and use money, how much do I have? I can't compete with Professor Yanka. I can't compete with Sawyer. They have the money. They are connected. They've been in power for long. And that is where I'm capitalizing on.
But you are building a bridge.
That is what I'm capitalizing on.
Where did you get the money to build a bridge?
I'm a business guy, and my president is helping, of course. I went there and I saw the problems. I told my president, Kofi Akpalu, he said, Baron, as they always call me, we can do it. I said, yes, Daddy, we can. And we started.
So this is a bridge at Mensakron?
The first one we did was grading of the park. Me, I don't want to do a promising politics. I don't want to go and be promising the chiefs, and then when I win power, I cannot go when they need me in their debates, their programs, then I'll be dodging, because the promises I gave them, I was not able to fulfill. So when they call me, I have to dodge them. I told the chiefs, I can't promise you if because of that, don't vote for me. I don't want to promise anyone in my constituency, but instead, show me what I can do. Me standing there small like this as David, show me your problems, the little ones I can tackle.
So you asked the chief to...
Yes, I asked the chiefs, and the first Mensakrom chief said their park.
What park is this?
Football park. It has been there for almost 25 years, and they just want them to come and grade it for them. They've called on NDC, MPP, 25 years. Nobody wants to do it for them. They told me the next day, I want grader, and because of politics, I was sabotaged. All the graders in Agona East was called not to do work for me. One grader, who is a godsend, called me on phone and said, my brother, if you say you are still waiting for us, you will not do the work. We've been asked not to work for you.
Who asked them not to work for you?
I don't want to go deeper because they told me my opponent. I don't know if it's Professor or Queen Star. I can't tell. I don't even want to investigate that because I will not get anything from it. My purpose is to do what I want to do for the people.
So how did you grade them?
I went to Kaswa. So instead of paying like 1,500 from Agona, taking grader from Agona to pay 1,500, I went to Kaswa and I was paying 4,000. That is how wicked our politicians can be. You have been in power for years. This is the problem. The people have been asking you, what stopped you from doing it for them? And a small guy like me who has never been in power, I've not enjoyed any government money. My other opponent, the independent candidate, has enjoyed money from the president before. He was then in NDC, and he has gone to independent. He should tell me he didn't enjoy the national cake money. I have not enjoyed anything. They told me, and I've done it for them. After that, they picked me to another place. They said bridge that crossed from Mensa Krom to Achemfo. And there are about 17 villages from that side. And the bridge has been there for almost 30-something years. It was the assemblyman who wanted to stand for assembly. He went there to cut the, what's the name? Coconut trees and place them on the bridge.
As a makeshift kind of bridge.
And the MPs and the ministers were passing on it with their 4x4.
So how did you solve this one? You went to Kaswa again?
No, I bought covert and iron rods and everything. As I'm talking to her, we've done the bridge. We're waiting for 21 days for it to dry. Then remove it for the people to start using it. That is what I can do. I prefer doing that than doing promises.
What's the reaction of the people?
I will take you there with your cameras.
The pitch and then
yes, I will take you there with your cameras one day. If I say it, it will be like I'm here boasting. So I will take you there. Your media people will follow me.
You sound very passionate and almost angry.
Oh, I should be hungry because we are all doing the same thing. We want to help the people of the community. You are not doing it, I'm doing it, and you want to sabotage me. You are even provoking the people more. Because there is a town called Diotu. They also said they want their park to be, I have to grade their park for them. That is all they need. And the women also said they want a small market that they can trade. I went there, and then the next day I was told that one, taking a car from Kaswa to come and do it will be very expensive. So I was trying to see if I'll get it. I didn't get it. So I have to go back and tell them, your people are stopping me from getting grader to come and grade your park. Then the chief told me that one of them, I will not mention name, sent a letter to him that they should not allow me to grade the park. They are coming to do it. The chief also replied and told them, I have waited for you 15 years, and I'm not waiting again. If you dare come here with any grader, you see what will happen to you.
The chief is threatening them?
Yes, he has to. Am I the one to come and give them wake-up call?
Awful? You can't be threatening people.
Oh, but what they are doing, are you telling me you are justifying their actions?
No, there's probably another way of going around it. Maybe you can decide to call them.
The village is for them.
Do a joint project.
I will not call them.
You could have a joint project with the NDC guys and the MPP people and all together, because it's, after all, it's Aguna East, really.
It's Aguna East.
Yes.
If we do it like that, then they should all come together and come and rally behind me that go for the seat will not stand. We'll leave it for you because you have given up the open eyes to know that we are supposed to do bridge, we are supposed to do great parks and do market, and even Akokwa. There is a village called Akokwa. Public toilet, 15 years, it had not been drained before. They keep begging them. The chief calls me every morning to thank me.
But how does that work? I mean, they didn't drain it for 15 years. That's almost like a bomb.
They are using the bush. So the chief has to let somebody hit the top of the manhole with, so that some of the heat will come out.
Otherwise it will explode.
Yes, and they are using the bushes now. So when they told me, I went there to check on it. I have all on my, I didn't know you would go that far.
This time they didn't stop you? Because they stopped you?
I took it from Kaswa again to drain it. And we went 3 times. Yes, we went 3 times. That even told me that, oh, it's true, it has been there for long. 3 times before we were able to drain all the waste from the manhole. And they are thanking me every day. I keep telling them, me, I don't know how to do politics and share money. Because you can meet me on the road and take your 50 Ghana. Your grandmother in the room who didn't meet me, how can the person take money from me? So I have to do something that everybody can enjoy. If because of that I didn't give you money and you don't want to vote for me, fair be it, because I can give you that 50 Ghana, give another person 50. Look at the number of people in the constituency. We have about 400 and something villages in the constituencies. If I'm to give everyone 50 Ghana, how much is it? Professor will come and give 100 Ghana. You forget my 50 Ghana. Queen Star will come and give 150. You forget for professors 100 Ghana. So I'm not doing that kind of politics. I'll rather save that money, develop the place, or put trade in the minds of the people. As I'm talking.
Is Agona East neglected?
Oh, but they have all these people. Ahoy family come from Agona East. Mankron, they are from Mankron. And then the Yanka family come from Diakwa. The big people who have ruled nation, a lot of them are from Aguna East.
But they are not the state.
They've been neglected.
The state that must take care of.
If we are all waiting for the state, I would have done mere promises that vote for me when I go, I'll do it. Sometimes, some of the projects, you the MP, you don't have control over. You lobby for it, but you can't push it to be done. Because a lot of people, let's say road. Ministry of Road. Do you know the number of people who have taken their constituency road problem to Ministry of Road? So you lobby. After lobbying, they have to go through. By the time maybe it gets to your constituency, your 4 years is over. You as the MP, what are you doing for the people yourself?
That's the question you are asking Queen Star.
Yes, the two of them. Or it's not only Queen Star.
Professor Yaka is not yet an MP.
But he has been in government. He's enjoying government, man. Is he not the deputy minister in charge of? For tertiary, yes.
But right now on the seat we have Queen Star. Is she not effective?
Do you have to be on the seat before you help? Am I on the seat? If you are thinking about the people, you are not going to beg the people for their vote. And sometimes, if Ghana politics will go to other countries' politics, I'm sure some of the MPs will be chopping slap when they go to their constituency.
How do you mean?
Oh, but you are a minister and you are in the area. You know your road is no good. You are closer to the president than even the incumbent MP because he is in opposition. She is in opposition. So you bidding for the road to be constructed, it's easy for you. That is where you come from. Why are you not doing it? You come from the same place and you saw a bridge that has been spoiled. They've asked you several times, how much is one 4x4? $150,000. Let's reduce it to 100,000. That is 5.4 billion. Do you know the number of bridge it can do in Aguna East?
How much did the bridge cost you to do?
I don't want to calculate it because if you want to help people or you want to help someone and you put pen and paper on it and calculate it, you can't do it. Because when you see the money you spend, you'll be shaking and you stop. So I don't do it like that.
But it's also possible that when you put the figure out, other people may say, oh wow, he started something, let's help him.
I know we have a lot of contractors around. When your media come and they take pictures and video, the contractors will calculate and they will say, hey, the boy has spent money. Anybody that comes and see them will say, I thought it's just a small thing you are doing. You know. This is a whole government project you are doing.
And you said you and your
yes, me and yes, Mr. Kwalu is doing a lot. He's helping.
It appears that you are fighting for the seat on two fronts. The current MP, who is in opposition, and the MPP's presidential parliamentary candidate, who is Professor Yanka. Who is the bigger threat to you?
None of them. I am threat to them because Queen Star went on radio and said that she's not afraid of Professor, but says there's some small boy in the constituency.
Maybe she's talking about somebody else. You're not a small boy.
Oh, but we are the only people competing. And just 3 days today or 4 days today, she had executive meeting and was telling the people that she would do everything within her means to disqualify me. Because
how do you know that? Were you at that meeting?
Oh, but there are informants over there. I have her own people who have resigned and they are joining me. So she's just trying a way. NDC people have resigned. They are in my team. NPP people have resigned. They are in my team. I am just doing project. And they said no. We have to look beyond political parties. This guy is delivering. Let us go and support him. So she should also know that I have people there who will give me information. I can show where they did the meeting and everything. I can even show her the dress she was wearing when she was talking about those things. That she would disqualify me because I wasn't born there and because I haven't voted there before.
Were you born there?
I was born there. Even if I was not born there.
No, but were you born there?
I was born there.
Okay. Where?
Mensacrum. Even if I was not born there, she's a woman. If my mother is pregnant and she's coming to Accra to buy things and she wants to give birth, does she have to pick dropping back to Sweden and give birth? She's a woman. I'll ask her that question. Even if I was born in Accra, does it mean I was born in Accra means I'm not from Aguna? Is that what she's talking of or what? And if my first time voting, if I was living all my life outside, working to take care of my family, and this is the first time coming down, and I've seen she's not delivering and not doing anything, I want to help the people, stand for the people, and the people want me, and I'm from Aguna's Mensacrum, I want to go and do my Ghana card, and you come and tell me that I have not voted before, so you don't allow me. We all end it in court.
Have you voted before?
No, I have not voted. My first time.
This is the first time ever?
Yes, because I wasn't staying here much.
Okay.
Normally when it's election time, I wouldn't be around. Maybe I'm playing ball somewhere or doing my business somewhere. So this is the first time I'm voting.
Ever in Ghana?
Ever in Ghana.
Okay.
Yes, this is my first time ever voting in Ghana. So she can't bring that. We'll end up in court and I'll ask her 2 or 3 questions. Yeah.
Have you heard that she's taking it to court?
But if you tell somebody that you disqualify the person, you do anything within your power, and they said they have a paper, what's the name of it? Challenge paper, challenge form, you're going to challenge me. Where do we challenge parliamentary? Is it not court? So automatically you want to tell me we'll end up in court, and that is why I would disgrace her more with the media around. If she doesn't know law. I mean, I know she knows she cannot do that, but she's just saying something that will let the people who are leaving her to join me feels like, hey, so if we leave Queen Star and we join this guy, and this guy is being disqualified, we can't go back to Queenstown. Then let's stay. That is the strategy. Don't use that. Deliver to the people and go and sleep. As I'm talking, I'm here doing interview in Accra. Go and see the grounds. Go and see what is happening there.
What will I see when I go to the ground?
Oh, but they are working. They have everyone all over. I even sometimes get call from people I don't know. And they'll be telling me, you are working, you are doing this, you are trying, we are behind you. Me, I am saying that if I win the seat, praise God, I'll do more. If I don't win the seat, I'll help my community. I'll prefer doing that than sharing money like they used to do. They'll go and share rice. I heard the interview you did with the other independent guy. He was saying it. They have a strategy. Closer to elections, they'll go and give soft loan with interest. They'll go and share rice and oil and all those things.
How are you countering that strategy?
Me, I'm not using that. If I give you rice and oil, how much are you going to eat that rice and oil for years? You can't. So I have combined with quality training service, a company that they are training the youth. When I met them, they only saw my posters and they sent me invitation to come and graduate some of their people they've trained. That is 2nd August. So when I met them, I asked them, what are the challenges? They said, most people want to learn the trade. Face mask, sanitizer, sewing, bread making and all, but they can't pay the 150 Ghana. Then I asked them, what is the 150 Ghana for? They said, we use the 150 Ghana to buy the materials that we use to train them. That is all. I said, really? This my face mask, this my sanitizer. I am paying somebody 500 pieces, I'm paying almost 3,000 Ghana. This face mask, I am paying somebody 1,000 pieces, I'm paying almost like 8,000 or 7,000 Ghana. So why don't I charge all that money to them so that they will use it to buy the raw materials? Let the people use this as practicals. After, I will brand it and use it to do my campaign.
Which is what you have done right now.
I am doing it.
Okay.
So I have created a job for the people. Now, before we entered this studio, one of the teachers called me that the students want to talk to me. They are happy to the extent that everybody is on board. Everybody is learning the trade. Because village, they cannot afford that 150 Ghana to pay and go and learn the trade. So I've taken it upon myself that don't take money from anyone. Whoever wants to learn it, I am providing the money for you. Train them.
Are they listening to you?
They are.
Because it's hard to resist the lure of money.
Oh, they are. You have to let the people understand that the money, you can't have it and enjoy it forever. That is why these people take out. Do you know what happened? So you always go to the bank to take loan, to do campaign.
How do you know all this?
Oh, but I'm an IT personnel.
You've been hacking into her?
No, I don't hack. I know how to get my informations. I know how to enter your camp, get somebody in your camp to give me your information. It's easy to be done. Because we are doing politics. She can also send somebody into my camp to get information for her.
Before I go to the break, is Aguna East really ready for a non-NDC or MPP parliamentary candidate?
They are more than ready because I am not just going there and promising them. I'm delivering. So they are watching the delivery and they will change the power. That is why the two people are scared. Yes, I remember last Saturday, I was going towards my house where I sleep in Aguna East, and Professor was in front of me, playing music, bang, bang, bang. Everybody was quiet watching. Like he's not even from, and it was his town, Biakwa.
Was it like a procession or something?
Oh, everybody was watching him, like they don't know what is happening. And I was just driving with my brother, the national youth organizer. That's him, Clement Bwedi, is the one I came with. And then when we got there, everybody was shouting and they stopped me. I parked my car. I asked them to bring me plastic chair. We were sitting down, started having fun, talking. And they were like, this man is wicked. This man is wicked. He hasn't done anything for us. So they've seen a third force. The people need a third force. It's just that Ghana don't have the third force. And we are coming as a third force. So the people are really yelling to have us.
What do you say to those who say, listen, these LPG guys, they say they are a third force, but they are actually doing underground work for MPP?
When NDC was in power and His Excellency Percival Kofi Akpalu was talking for them in 2012, he was not an NDC person.
By then it wasn't LPG, it was IPP.
But it's still the same person.
Different party though.
Like you here, you used to work with one of the stations and you move here. It didn't change your name. It's only your office that changed, but your name is still the same.
The program has changed.
But the character you have in you has not changed.
So,
If the program has changed, your character has not changed. You are still the Kafui Dey. I told you in our chat that I grew up watching you on TV. And I told myself, one day I'll sit with this man. And it has happened.
Amen.
The character hasn't changed.
But so is LPG pro MPP or pro NDC?
We are not. In Ghana, when somebody is doing wrong thing and you go and defend or you talk about it, then they tag you to another party. Why would they say that? Because Kofi Akpaloo was championing the voters register. Hey, they have given Kofi Akpaloo money. And this same voters register is the reason why he was disqualified. It was part of the reason why he was disqualified. Because they said he has made some codes. So if he has made some codes, this time around, he said, I want us to do it new so that I will follow. This same voters register sent us to court 2012. The voters register could have sent us to court again 2016 if Mahama was not touched by God to release the seat.
So LPG is not for NDC, no?
No. We are, like I told you, we are liberals. We stand in between. If you are wrong, you are wrong. If you are right, you are right. Kofi Akpaloo is championing the agenda because if we are all saying His Excellency Akufo-Addo is not good, then our express, I can't drink expired milk. X means expired. Tell me I'm lying. So I can't date my ex-girl. I can't drink expired milk. They are my witness. I have a lot of ex-girlfriends sending me message. If I'm done with you, I'm done with you.
Thank you. I'm not done with you yet. We are going for a quick break. We'll be right back. My guest is Samuel Pakwesi Ayikwe. He's representing the Liberal Party of Ghana in the constituency Agona East Central Region. When we return, we'll talk about entrepreneurship, which he's heavy on, and December 7, 2020.
Hello, my name is Jermaine Nkrumah. For decades, leaders in Ghana have been complaining about brain drain, referring to the mass exodus of Ghanaians into foreign lands. The good news is lately, that brain drain has actually evolved into what many refer to as brain gain. In other words, Ghanaians left and have acquired new skills, and they are now available to come home to help with national development. In fact, here at DNT, we insist that there is nothing that Ghana needs done towards her development that she cannot find a Ghanaian to do, be they at home or from somewhere in the world. The question is there a role for Ghanaians abroad to play in Ghana's development? If the answer is yes, then we have to ask ourselves, what are the measures that have been put in place to facilitate their return home to help with nation building? Join me on Diaspora Weekly every Saturday at 9 o'clock in the morning as I engage Ghanaians, be they at home or abroad, as we analyze the topical issues and relevant issues pertaining to how diasporans abroad can come home and help with nation building. My name is Jermaine Nkrumah, and this is Diaspora Weekly.
You are watching the next MP. My name is Kafui Dey. My guest is Samuel Pakwesi Ayikwe, the Liberal Party of Ghana's candidate for the good people of Agona East in the Central Region. He is an entrepreneur and he has his fingers in many pies, estate development, transport, and the arts as well as an artist manager. Samuel,
Yes, sir.
tell us a little bit about your entrepreneurial journey and why it is relevant to what you are working on right now to be the MP for Agona East.
Well, I believe when I was growing up, the money in suits is no more than the money in the debts or on the field. Yeah. And when I was playing football.
You're a striker?
Yes, I was a striker. I played Liberty Junior, I played Datus Academy, I played Feyenoord. At the end of it, sometimes you'll be there, chances will be coming. I am from a very poor home where acquiring 3 square meals a day was a problem. If I should go back, we'll spend a lot of time. So growing up, I got to know, no, I'll be in the team. I was playing well, but when the chance comes, my coach will take people who have money and take them away, and I'll be here.
So the money thing was even happening at that
Yes. So at that time, I said, well, I cannot waste my time playing football. How would I know I'll grow old in football and not make any money? So let me just learn a trade. So I went to learn mechanical engineering, as we call it those time, fitting. Yes, auto engineering. So I was learning at the same time, playing the ball. So I got a chance to travel with football to Dubai. I broke my leg. Yes, just like 3 months of my career, I broke my leg. I said, no, I'm not coming back to Ghana. Why should I come and struggle again? So I know how to do mechanical engineering. So I have to fight there and look for a mechanical shop there, which I was working with. So working with them, I saved a lot of money, came back to Ghana. I noticed that, no, this money, if I said I'm going to have this kind of life, like this general life of, and what helped me is sometimes any situation that comes in your life, you have to thank God for it. Because that time, I knew I'm a poor guy, like from a poor home. So I didn't learn how to drink. I didn't learn how to do humanizing. I didn't learn how to go outing.
You were telling me that you had ex-girlfriends.
Oh, but that time, I'm talking of when I started being a man.
Oh, okay.
Not when I was, no, but I'm staying with somebody. How can I go and take a girlfriend? Where will we sleep?
No, I was just confirming.
Oh, okay, that was when I started making some coins.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, that time, I have to eat some oil from the system, so I need a woman. But then, I wasn't having anyone. Okay. So I was focused to make life well for me. When I came to Ghana, I wanted to build a house on my own. So I met this man called Mr. Boachi inside Wejagbawi. And he told me, Sam, he was the one who sold the land for me. His nickname is Ekwandaho. I'm saluting him this evening.
Where are you from?
Yeah. And he told me that when you use all this money you have to build this house, you may not finish with it. So I'll prefer you secure the land, invest the rest into something, and then use the profit to build small. Nobody is pushing you to build a house overnight. Then I said, okay. I nearly went to buy a house at East Legon because that time my fellow footballers have gone to under 20, Lives of Brighter there, who is my classmate, and all those people, they are going to buy a house at East Legon. I also want to go there. I said, no. I went to Regimanuel Estate. They gave me the price. I could have bought the house. The next day I want to go and pay, and they gave me a long list. I have to pay watchman. I have to pay this. I said, why? Compiling all together was almost like $1,000 a month. Why? Why should I take that risk? That is why most of the footballers, if they can't pay their bills, they sell the house and run away. Because the bills there is even more than your house that you bought. So the man advised me to look for a place at Wejagbawi. I bought the land. When I bought the land, I said, okay, what business can I do? Me, I'm the type also that I believe in transport business. So I said, okay, let me secure like 5 taxis. The 5 taxis started working, and the little I have, I started using it to build the house. So the 5 taxis, 2 of them was paying the mason, and the 3 of them was buying me the building materials every week. And within 4 months, I was able to put up a story building. The story building, not a building that's the hall or the down hall is hall and my bedrooms are top. No, I can't be that fool. So I did it 2 bedrooms down, 2 bedrooms top. So I was staying at the down floor first. I completed the top. I moved to the top and I rented the down. So I'm now taking the rent money, adding it to my transport business, and I started another project on the same land. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 buildings now, apartments inside Gbawe. And then I have 1, 2 at Kaswa that is still there. Yeah, so I believe in that. So after, when you rent it, as I'm talking to you now, I'm waiting for September. Because September, I'm taking rent. And I'm taking 25,000 each. So the 2 is 48,000 times another 2. Because I'm staying in 1. So 48,000 plus 48,000 is how much?
That is a lot of money, and then December 2 is coming.
Yes, yes. So, yes. So I'm waiting for that money so that the small one goes to another investment, and then the rest I'll use it to fund my campaign or do another thing with it. And
with your experience, how does that help when you talk to the people of your constituency about opportunities and how to work for themselves and not depend on other people?
I let them understand that. People will tell me they want work. They want work. I keep telling them, I cannot look for office work for you. If I look for office work for you, I've disturbed your life. Because you can start work. As I'm talking, most banks are closed now. So imagine I was able to fix somebody in the banking sector, and now the banks are closed. They have not prepared anything behind them. It's just like I didn't do anything for you. So I impact the knowledge in them that they should learn a trade. Like I was telling you about my DSTV guy. I have a DSTV guy who comes to install my DSTV at home. Anytime he comes and goes, he will charge me 150 Ghana a day. Let's reduce it to 100 Ghana. If 100 Ghana and he is installing 5 people DSTV, that is 500 Ghana.
Good money. Somebody
in bank doesn't take that amount a day. They don't even mark somebody a day 200 Ghana a day in Ghana here. But you see, you don't respect that kind of work. Look at the money he's making from it. And you are there waiting to work in the office.
Do you think that Ghana needs to put a bit more emphasis on people who learn trades?
We have always underrated them. We have degraded them to the last level. That's why I'm telling you that Kafui Dey is the man with wisdom. He said, when I come, those people will not feel wasted because I'll take people there to learn job and I'll pay them. So that people will have their handicap job. Then the government will also be at ease.
But he's the same person who's also saying he will make university education free. I didn't see.
It's not everyone.
I didn't see anything about trades.
No, we can't put everything here. We've selected 20 core. That is why we said 20 core messages. We have more. We can't put all on a paper. We have some that we are, but we've selected the basic ones and we are championing it. But if we are making university free, does it mean you shouldn't? Is it everybody that makes it to the university? How many people even complete junior high school and they have the taste? You know, this is what we have disturbed Ghanaians youth with. Everybody wants their child to go to school. Everybody. But there are some children, they have ambition of skills and not education. If you push, like we are pushing a horse to a riverside to drink, and the person is not thirsty, you said, keep on, drink the water. You'll be beating the horse. If the horse have mouth, they will talk. That I don't.
To give you a back.
Yes, they will talk. I don't want to drink, and you are forcing me. Yeah. The person is not the educative type. Like they have skills that they want to practice it. They want to. I remember those time when I was playing football. My father, you stop playing, but I will not take care of you. Do this, do that. Today. If my father was alive, you say, look at the way footballers are making money now. You see, the same to Brighter Day. I remember when Brighter Day's father disown him because he is playing football. He is the same person who went to play Parma. So we have to
lessons for the people of the constitution.
Yes, they have to. Yes, they have to learn trade.
And you're helping them to do all of
that. They have to. That is the only thing I can help them. I cannot look for a job for you because if they sack you, you forget me. I want you to learn a trade. After, I'll resource you to start something so that you can also build a future. So that in 2024, when I'm coming back to stand for MP, these same people will unite and come together and say, let us do Honorable's flyers for him. Let us do Honorable's t-shirt for him.
You're cocksure you're winning this year, 2020.
But my leg is in Parliament already. I'm there already. What do I need again?
The votes.
The votes?
Yes.
Oh, we have it already. That is why the two of them are not sleeping. You know, as I push, I'm telling something secret behind camera. Okay, camera is on us. So yeah, because of the development I'm doing, she also went to Namara Secondary School and gave them sewing machine. At first, Soya will not do it. So I'm pushing them to learn how to think of the people more than themselves.
So your one leg one of your legs is inside the parliament?
Of course, even if my image is not there, I have trained those who are going there to learn how to help the people. So my leg is still there. Because now Soya will know how to, even if Soya should win, which I will make sure she will not win. I'll make sure she will never win. Unless, I'm saying that this election, they will only win me because they have upper hand than me and they will steal the votes. But if we want credible voting in Aguna East, we should all go to the park. They can steal me.
What is that the biggest challenge in this election, that you may not get the vote?
Of course, because Professor's house, there are police people standing there always. If there's a ballot box in the house, then they are voting. Will I see it?
Yeah, but you cannot just assume that he will have a ballot box inside his house.
I didn't say he's doing it. I said assuming. How can I enter the house to check? I can't. So at the end of it, if we want a credible voting and want to know that, Honorable Samuel Ayikwe won the election, let us all go to the park. Those who want to vote for Mr. Samuel Ayikwe should stand here. Soya should stand here. Professor should stand here. They should count.
Who is your political mentor in this game?
Kennedy Japan, number 1. Kennedy Japan. And my former boss, Honorable Kojo Banjiman. Yeah, I've worked with him for a while before. Kennedy Japan, because he's a man who doesn't keep, if it is wrong, even in his own party, if it is wrong, he will say it. He's my mentor. And I wish to meet him one day and learn from him. I need more tutorial for him. I'll beg him, if he's watching this, he should put his party aside and see this young, ambition guy trying to help his constituency and bring me your ideas, Kennedy. I need it because I need to learn more from you.
What's your message to the people of Aguna East as we wrap up the show?
People of Aguna East should stop taking 5 CD and 10 CD. 50-50 Ghana from this NDC and NPP. It will not give you any life. vote for Honorable Kafui Dey as I am doing now. Now I'm not in power. I am doing it. What shows that when I get to power, I could have done it without being a politician, but my business money cannot do this all the time. So I will need to go into parliament, lobby some contract and other things, get some little fund, add it to my business money to help the rest of the people there. So they should just go out there, do their voters register card, and then on December 7th, they shouldn't look for any other image. And I beg them. Some people will say, oh, this guy is helping us, but we don't like Koffi Akpalu. No, you can't do skirt and blouse. If you do skirt and blouse, you have disturbed me. At the end of it, when I go to parliament and I talk, they won't take me serious because we don't have any stronghold. Let us make Aguna East and West our stronghold so that when we are bidding something in parliament and they want to use their strategy, we can call Koffi Akpalu to call them and warn them that if they don't do it for us, we will take the whole central region for our own. So let us not do skirt and blouse. Let's vote Honorable Samuel Aikwe and vote Percival Koffi Akpalu as the presidential candidate.
Thank you very much, Samuel Kafui Dey. He's not yet in the house, but the Honorable is already in front of his
Oh, yes.
a.k.a. Baron.
Sure.
And he's presenting the Liberal Party of Ghana, who say a better tomorrow, a new plan for jobs and wealth creation. That's our show for this week. This has been The Next MP. My name is Kafui Dey. God bless.